Alright guys, we are back with another video. I'm sorry that it's been so long. It's been about, I believe, 6 to 7 months since I recorded a video. To be honest, Dofus has not been one of my priorities. All the changes they've made recently, I have not really liked. And that's why I've been off of it for a little bit. I'm gonna see if I start picking back up. I did a couple Kolos the other day. I tried live streaming a little bit on Twitch just to feel out how that end of it goes. It wasn't too bad. Did about 6 Kalos, went 5 wins, 5 and 6. So 5 wins, 1 loss. So in this video I am a SAC, an Earth Sac. This is not the same set that is on the channel. It's a brand new set I made when I came back. It's 11.6, I believe. Not too bad. I think it has 1.2 in stat. Really nice reses all around. If you guys give a lot of thumbs up on the video, comment down below. Let me know if you would like to see the set, and we'll go from there. So in this fight, I'm fighting a rogue. I don't really like fighting rogues. Rogues are basically my worst nightmare. That and Shrams. They're real difficult to fight against. A lot of damage. Honestly, I just don't know how to deal with them. In this video, he sets up 2 bombs. I go in close. I basically just try to do as much damage as possible, as quick as possible. Most of the time, I don't even destroy the bombs. That's probably my worst thing that I do, is that I don't destroy the bombs when I have the chance to. Here he puts me in a glyph. I have a little bit of shield because of that 4 AP move I have. I deal damage to 1 bomb. My thought process was that I did enough damage and that the sword would kill it, so I go to the next one, and I did not notice that it has that reduction to damage on it, so I didn't have enough to kill it. As usual, that's my thing with rogues. I just don't know their spells and things. I've never played them. I think they're real difficult to play. If you could play a rogue, you could play anything. And there I deal damage with the sword. Does not deal enough damage to kill it. That was my biggest whoops. I managed to kill no bombs, and it's nice and easy for him to put me in. He goes in, throws the bomb. I'm not sure if you know how experienced he is. I felt like he could have took me out very easily at this point. Like I said, I'm not too sure of his skill level, and I know that they are very complicated to use. He deals 1,000 to almost 1,003 damage. At this point, I'm like, well, let's see what I can do. I just remembered that, yeah, Sax had that AoE Earth move. Use it, kill 1. And at this point, I'm like, well, I gotta recoup some health. Did not know that once he puts it in the unmovable state, if you deal damage right next to it, it will explode in your face like that. Did not know that. So I'm like halfway in health here. I do a nice retribution, which hits 1,002, which is not bad. At this point, I actually get to kill that second bomb, that second bomb he had there. And at this point, he decides, all right, I need to book it. I need to get out of here. He uses I think it's Reminiscence, something like that, which he puts it on me. And at that point, if he hits me, it pushes him back. Then he uses his boom bot. Get out of there. Places a bomb down on that corner. He got quite a bit of distance away. I did not think he was able to get that far, honestly. So I'm here like, okay, let's get close to him. The only thing we can do is switch with the bomb. So switch with the bomb. Good thing he didn't have that move where he could put it in the unmovable state, because I don't think I can switch with it at that point. At this point, I he was probably pretty worried because he did that move where it takes away his life. He splits his life in half, and it gives him a lot of damage to his bombs. So he was just scared. He was running away because of that. But he got his life back at this point. He's halfway. I'm halfway. So usually around this point, I do tend to lose against rogues just because I get too overwhelmed, and some of the amount of damage they could pull off is pretty insane. I believe I use light speed to try and get close to him. Let's see. Yeah, I do. Use light speed, try and get as close as possible to him. That 4 AP move, I forgot what it's called, that Sacs have. Oh, I didn't use it. I thought I was going to. I hit him with a retribution. Deal 800. What is that? 855 damage. The first one dealt more. I wonder why that is. Actually, well, it is the 6th turn here, and I didn't put the power on. Wow. So I was playing without power that entire time. Did not notice that at all, honestly. At this point, his plan was to get that 3rd bomb up top and get me in, which this is where I don't know if it was lack of experience on his part, puts himself in kaboom state. I think he would have had enough damage to kill me if he would have got me in that line. Because he put himself in kaboom state, I guess, in case I wanted to swap with him. But I had just wasted my swap. Well, it would have came back next turn, so yeah, he is right. So yeah, he's off by 1 cell. He would have got me in it by 1 cell. And that probably would have been enough to kill me. In all honesty, I believe so. Fire rogues are the ones that could deal the most damage. And right here, nice easy finish. I just believe he was probably not that experienced in rogues. With rogues, there's a bunch of rogues out there that slaughter me every single time. I stand no chance. I'm saying every time I see a rogue in Kolo, alright, it's gonna be a loss. At this point, in this Kolo, I am fighting a Yop. Yops are they're a bit tricky sometimes. Earth Yops, when I fight them in that place where you do battle 1v1, I tend to go 50-50. It all depends on, like, there's certain moves, certain damage. If they're full earth, they have an okay shot, but for the most part, I do tend to beat them. Now this Yop was running a multi-set, I believe, so he was taking advantage of the Yop's Wrath and I believe it's called Swords of Faith or something like that. Yeah, Swords of Faith. So he was double dipping basically. You know, he's dealing damage with the Yop's Wrath and with the Swords of Faith, which is pretty nice. I think he was Earth, Fire, and Air, I believe. I'm not too sure, or maybe he was just Earth and Fire, which is a really good combo. Because like I said, if you could deal damage with the Yop's Wrath and Swords of Faith, it is destructive. In my eyes, what I'm going to do is, obviously, I'm a sac, so what I want to is as close as possible. So I jump right in, bring him closer, deal some damage. I put my little sword over there, just in case he tries running, I can switch with it. But from my understanding, for a sac anyways, if you play him at a distance, you're gonna win. There's nothing you can do as a sac. Yeah, like they have light speed and things like that to get closer, but if people are constantly running away from you, like it's fucking torture. It is torture. But yeah, he goes all out. Does that thing where he takes away MP, adds shield. He added power, and I try to deal as much damage as possible while also trying to get shield myself. That is one thing I always do. I try to stack those shields on myself as much as possible, especially if I'm at full health, because it's basically free life at that point. I'd rather waste the 4 AP. I'd rather do that move twice, that 4 AP move twice, than do the Sacrier's foot uh, twice and then try to do another move. At this point, I believe it's called acceleration or something like that, where they give themselves AP. He does it on me, so he messes up at that point. I'm like, all right, well, at that point, a lot better for me. He messed up a turn. He wasted 2 AP on me, and didn't give himself more AP. All right, no problem. I'm feeling real comfortable now. I had my shield on top of me. I believe I tried to hit him with a retribution at this point. Oh, I got scared. Yeah, I remember. I got scared, so I added the health from the sword. I should have probably just added, did a retribution anyways. It would have dealt a lot more damage, and I don't, at that point I should have probably did a retribution. So here he adds health, does the Yop's Wrath, which is disgusting. Like, over time that damage does add up. At this point, he's thinking. He adds health with those 2 moves, which is not a bad idea. That's the same thing I would have done. I would try to add health as much as possible. Wait for that other turn so he could accelerate himself, add more AP, and just obliterate me. I hit a retribution, add some shield. That's that shield retribution combo is disgusting. You're adding, I believe it's 600 shield while dealing a lot of damage, which is not bad. At this point, I'm like, alright, it's either he's gonna kill me or pretty easy game after this. So he does all damage he can, leaves me with 900 life, and I'm like, alright, GG's guys, easy game. And that's about it. See you on the next one. Let me know if you want to see the video of the set. Leave a like down below. Thank you guys. Take care. Peace.